Hi, welcome to Pace Craft Creations. Thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today we're coming on to make these. They are some little mixed media papers that I created. They're really gorgeous and they're great for putting onto projects. Really cute. Really easy to make. And I'll show you how to make them. They can be made with sticker paper, but I prefer using my scrap paper. So I have some cardstock here, and we're going to go ahead and make it. I have some scrap paper, and that's what we're going to start with. We're just going to rip our scrap paper into different size strips. And we need a little bit of glue. Not a lot, just a tiny little dot. 1 or 2 dots on your paper. You're gonna just put that in place. A little here and there. Kind of figure out where you want your piece to be on your paper. Just little dots. Let's do a big one too. And then let's do a couple of different shaped ones. So do this one here. And you want to figure out where they're going to fit on your paper because you're going to want to use them so that they fit. So we want that one. We'll put a couple dots like that, just like that, and give it a moment for the glue to dry. You definitely want your glue to be dry, and I'm just using my clear glue mixed with the Elmer's glue. Give that paper just a moment and then go ahead and do inking and whatever you want to add to them. I'm going to do ground espresso on here first. Just get my lovely ink up there. And just go ahead, add your ink. You're going to see those dots, but I kind of like the dots on there. My glue didn't adhere all the way. And that's why you want your glue to be stuck down all the way and adhere. I like the dots that the glue adds. So my paper lifted. Put another little glue dot down there. Cover my glue. And then you're going to hold your paper. That's key. You want to hold it in place. And add your inking. And you can come back in and ink them after as well. Some more if you like. Or ink them before you put them down. But I like to do it when they're down on the paper. Kind of gives me an idea where things are going to go. And how they're going to flow through. Just like that. Just a little bit of inking. And these are great to do for Happy Mails. If you know somebody that wants a theme or something. I'm going to use my archival. So I'm going to give the ink a little bit longer to dry. And we'll come in with our archival ink. And we're going to take a piece of paper. This one's going to be a little bright. I'm going to set that on there. Then I have some wording. Make sure I got it the right way here. And I'm going to come through and I'm just going to kind of pounce my wording around on here. And they really are gorgeous in projects. So that's it for the wording one. Let's get rid of that ink off of there. And then let's add some ring to that. I think it's really cute. And it helps to have the paper on there, you know. Just add a couple of rings here and there. Really pretty. And then let's add a couple of other things. What do we have in this one here? Oh, I have some blackout strip. That will be fun. Right here. That would be cute, right? Adding a little blackout strip. Oh, that looks cute too. Kind of gives it a little bit more of a depth to the piece. And these make great little additions to ephemera. And you can totally decide on where they're used and everything that you do with them. And what else do we have in this box? We have the circle one, and then there's more wording underneath that. But I do have stitches here. A couple of faux ones. Let's go with the zigzag. That will be cute. Let's add it over here on this one. And let's go on the white on that one again. We're going to go right up the whole side with that. Really cute little zigzagger. And let's add a little bit here to this one. And we want to continue that one down just like that. So that looks good. I really like that. Now we can come in and do our little water treatment with it. And it's fun that with this one, anything can be done to it. You can use any kind of stamps you have. That would work really nice with it. So let's come in with some water. I have that ready to go. Paper towels on the side here. And let's get rid of this bright yellow because we're not going to do that right now. So we have our water. My favorite part is seeing how they're going to come out after you add that water. It's my favorite part of doing the paper with the inks is adding that water because it's going to change it so much and it's just going to be so beautiful at the end. So pretty. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it looks so pretty. So pretty. And I have this other color here because I wanted to add some of it, but not a lot. So I'm going to take the tea dye and I'm going to put it right onto my pad here. Kind of smush it around a little bit. Doesn't show up much on here, but that's okay. We're going to take our wet brush, get some water, and I like to pick it up for this part, and I just want to add a little bit of that tea dye, just enough to the sides. It doesn't show a lot, so you gotta mix it up really well. The tea dye one is a very light brown color. Just very light. But you can go over it a couple of times and it will start to show up, which you can see here. And go over those torn edges. It will look really pretty. Like you're highlighting them. And you can even do it with your brown. So let's go in with the ground espresso. And I'm just pushing it on there and rubbing it around. And then adding our water. And you can see it come to life on there. So let's get these edges again. See how pretty that's looking on those edges right there? On that torn edge, just really highlights the tear. Really pretty. And you can go over it a few times. So it really highlights where that tear is. It's one of the things I love doing about the inking. You can highlight the tear just by going back and forth over it. Right like that. Really pretty. Really, really highlights them. So you get that gorgeous effect with that. And a little bit more drops up there. You get that really pretty effect with them. And then when they're dry, you can add them to different things you're creating with, like an ATC card. So I already have an ATC card started here. I'm not going to use this one because that one needs to dry a little bit more before we go ahead and use it. So I'm going to set this one aside to dry. And then we have all these we can pick through and choose which one's going to work with it. So we have peach colors and pinks, and we've got dark colors. That one's pretty, but it's not our color scheme. This one is a candidate. The pine needles and pine cones is cute, but I think I'm leaning towards the pink one here. One of these would look really cute on it. So I think maybe this one here would work really well. So you've got that little bit there, just that little bit of glue on the back, and you just pull it up. How cute is that? That's pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that one down. And that one I did on the back of an index card because this is such a great project to use up your scraps. So you all know I like to crook them a little bit. I think that's gonna look pretty. Just use that bone folder to sort out that glue. Come in with the wipe just to remove the excess glue. And I think maybe a thin one will look cute too. Maybe one of these would look adorable. We could do this one on the bottom. That would look cute too, right? This one on the bottom. How adorable would that be? Let's take that. There it is. We're gonna take this and we're just gonna darken that up a little bit. So you can see you can still do that after you get your card dry. You can still go back in right before you use it and darken it up just a little bit. And we'll add this one down here. I think that one will look cute. Let's go like that. And they're just so adorable. And you have total control over your ephemera this way. It's not store-bought. It's not you tweaking it, trying to get it the way you want it before you use it. I think maybe a little one here, or maybe here. This one would look cute. This one's just a thin piece of printer paper, but it works still the same. So let's take this one. I'm not going to ink it up any more than what it already is. And I want to put this one up here. That looks cute. Just like that. That's really cute. I'm really liking the way that turned out. I may come back in later after the glue dries and add a couple of flowers. So I think I might wait a moment for that glue to dry, and then I'll come back and we can finish the card. Okay, so I finished the card and I didn't add a flower, but I put "Life is Great" on there. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.